Good morning. I just want to say thank you for coming. It's so good to have all of you. And the workshop is in such early morning. Sorry to make you coming back if you are living nearby. I know some colleagues, they are very lucky and they just live nearby and just take, okay, 1 minute and then come to here. Yeah. But for the other, probably take a bit time to get to here in early morning. The workshop's supposed to start at 10. Yeah, maybe we can wait just a little bit. Yeah, because under the record, we have about 20 participants have signed up, yeah, for this workshop. Yeah, so that would be good for us to wait a little bit. I think they are coming. Yeah. But could you please make sure there's someone sitting close to you nearby, because we got some kind of exercise. We can do it together. And that's why I especially request, I don't need a lecture theater. Yeah, I need a common classroom. And thank you for Amy. She's so helpful throughout the process. Okay. Okay. Yeah, to make the arrangement and everything perfect. Yeah, not only for me, but for all of you. That we all comes to here. So you are the main one. You should be the one to share more. That's my expectation as well. And I'm so happy to see many colleagues from my department. They should be the one to stand here and share with all of you, because they're so professional. I know that many of them are expertise in counseling, psychology, or they're clinical psychologists. Yeah, or educational psychologists. Yeah, they are more suitable than me to stand here and share with you. Yeah. So, and once again, I'm Ming Tech, yeah, from the Department of Counseling and Psychology. So you look around, who is from counseling and psychology? Raise up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. I can tell you it's not departmental meeting. So, okay, that's a workshop. You come to the right place. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, in this morning, maybe while we are still waiting for the other participant, should we do a big exercise to push yourself up? Yeah, okay. Because I think our physical is connected to mind. So I'm going to give you some physical exercise as a way to boost up your energy and your mental power. I think the first one, would you please have you do this kind of exercise quite good. For me, when I feel very tired, I like to do this exercise. The bullseye of your shoulder, the front part of your shoulder. Because according to Chinese medicine, that's the acupuncture point, the starting acupuncture point for your lung. So when you stimulate this acupuncture point, and that actually, okay, you feel good. For me, I feel, when I sit in office, I feel tired, I would like to do it. And then you relax a little bit, you feel anything. When you feel the stimulation still here, yeah. Okay, and then if you go along with, okay, inhale deeply, that head more active, yeah. So all exercise, yeah, for you is to massage another acupuncture point, yeah. It's here. Or your back head. Could you find a point? Feel, but the skull is like a ball. The bottom back. If you massage it and touch it, that's better. Yeah. Okay. And then relax it and touch it. Try to do a bit force for me. Okay. 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 And then you can do the flash. And then you can extend the corner of your skull right here. So the corner, you can massage a little bit. Oh. So whenever I am sitting in office, I like to do these. Yeah. So get myself a bit more participants are coming. Yeah. So you can filter, you can practice. And also boosts up your mental power and feeling. Yeah. So in other exercise, I'm going to yeah. If you think, okay, that's applicable for you, and the answer for you for this question is yes, please stand up. Okay. Did you sleep well? You sleep well? Yes. Okay. Oh, that was very good. Okay. Please sit down. Okay. Sit down. You have breakfast this morning. You have time. You have breakfast. Either croissant or Chinese donut. Right. Okay. Any breakfast if you have. Okay, please stand up. And then you do exercise regularly. Okay. Or in last week, did you spend some time in doing exercise? Going to gym? If you did, stand up. You look sleep. Okay, please sit down. Yeah. Wow, I think it's good for you to take care of your body, isn't it? Yeah. Because it's linked to our mental health, they are connected. That could be one of the ways to take care of your mental well-being. And another question I want to ask you is that in your classroom, in the course you taught, in school, you spoke any student with a symptom of mental issue? Yes, you stand up. I have to stand up as well. I say in my class. Okay, please sit down. Yeah. So now you spoke some student mental issue. Are there any of them they talk to you and let you know something like that? They talk to you, it's close to you, the issue. Okay, yes, please stand up. Oh, okay, sit down. Yeah. Do you talk to them? Okay, beyond the classroom. Okay. Coffee or something together and talk about it. Yeah. If yes, please stand up. Wow. Okay, please sit down. Yeah. So I think that's the common issue we are dealing with in our class. Yeah, we take care of ourselves, at the same time we need to take care of our students. And it is quite common to see, okay, mental issue, that's a burning one that we talk on. That's part of the reason for our workshop today. Yeah. So understanding and supporting our students and mental needs and issues. Yeah. So and I think let's see the okay. Let's see how okay. Okay. Should have the point. Okay. So what's the end of the day? Yeah. So we recognize the various dimensions of learning, and also the carrying out of the teachership, and in relation to the support of the students' mental needs and well-being, and understanding the needs of the student and its fulfillment, and also keeping time to reflect your classroom experience as a student. Yeah. So I would expect that you share, you bring your story and share with the others. Yeah. As part of the learning in this workshop. Yeah, and then to make sense of the behavior of a student and the needs with the use of our model, because it's from our department, it will be very familiar. Yeah. And then reflect on your role in supporting your students' mental well-being and introduce the use of active listening. That's something very basic because I know many of the participants from different departments. That's how I spoke. And the time is very limited, so I'm just something very basic. Active listening, and the chat listening conversation. Yeah, probably you have your own approach and strategy. I would expect you share as well. Yeah, with us and see. Okay, how it work. That's the practice play, isn't it? Yeah. So Let's look at this diagram. We talk about health. Yeah, they're very financial. Yeah, but most of the time, we spend the time and energy. Yeah, on physical health. Yeah, especially in the question I asked you. I mean, at the beginning of this workshop. Okay, sleep well. Actually, have breakfast. But I want to ask, do you have a prayer? Do you take meditation? What do you do to take care of your mental health? Yeah. So, I mean, we need to, that's why we need to focus a bit more on mental needs and health. Because most of the people, they spend all the time, they go to the gym. And when I ask my students, they say, they don't use the gym in the university. I don't think they've got good facility, but very quiet. You go to there and do some exercise. They say hello, and then where you go to do your exercise. And then they would go to Causeway Bay Theatre. They say they like to do it there, many of their classmates. So they spend the money, actually, spend the time. Yeah. And then on that, I think it's the same for our social health. You spend time with coffee, have a drink with your friend or family. Yeah. But when it goes to mental health, yeah, it's not much we have done on it. Yeah. So it's rare for you to hear someone, okay, I go to the mental gym. Or I'm going to see my mental mentor. Yeah. It's rare for you to hear something like that. But actually, that is what the student needs. And also we need to enhance our awareness, yeah, on the mental health and its importance. Yeah. So, and then mental health issue, as I say, it's a burning issue in Hong Kong, isn't it? Yeah. When you look at the number of the students who commit suicide in school in the last academic year until December, the number is double than last year's already. Even within 4 months, the number drew over is more than last year's. So that's a really burning issue here. But if I look at the figure, it's not the unique issue in Hong Kong. Probably it's the same in other societies, in other countries. Yeah. And I look at the figures, yeah, in the US, and they say 1 in 5 person experience psychological crisis. Yeah, and the number is growing. Now, if you base on this figure, you will see, okay, oh, yeah, maybe 25% of us here will experience that kind of psychological crisis. Yeah. And they say 1 in 20 of them really disabled. They could not function when they suffer from the mental issue or problems. Yeah. And I witnessed some students, they're very smart, look very smart at the beginning, but they encounter the mental problem and issue, and then they have to withdraw from the program. Almost every year I encounter with cases like this. Yeah. This is not only students, but also colleagues as well. Yeah. I witnessed some colleagues, they get this kind of issue. And according to the figures, they say 50% happen, before the age of 14. Oh, that's quite young, before 14. And 75% of them, okay, before 24. Yeah. So that's another reason we need to enhance our awareness on the mental health for the young people. Yeah. Especially for university students. Why? Because they're in the process of transition. Yeah. So transition means, okay, there are new challenges, there need to adapt the new setting and environment. Yeah. If you look at our students, university students, they move from teenage to adult. Oh, there's a lot of challenges there. Yeah. They have to move away from secondary education, university education. Before they attach to their family, but now they detach from it. But they try to be more independent. And for many times, when I talk to the students, they worry about the work, what they're going to do afterward, the career life, what kind of study. They can move on. Yeah, after the graduation. So that challenge, isn't it? Yeah. If you look at a group of international students or non-local students, yeah, the challenge we back for them, yeah, they need to experience that kind of cross-cultural experience, simulation, culturalization. That will add the additional mental challenge, yeah, for them. Yeah. So and then, wow, they're not easy at all. That's why the issue is burning from young, for university students. But when we look at the health, care. Yeah, what can you do? Yeah, it's also a challenge because I think mental issue is not something like your physical. I mean, the wound, or you can see, you can witness. Yeah, most of the time you cannot see it. It's invisible. Yeah, and for many times, the friend and family, a lack of knowledge, they don't know, okay, what's going on. Yeah, especially the person, the young people, they don't say anything. The friend, family have not been aware of the problem. Yeah, so, so it makes the support, yeah, very difficult. And then another one is the stigma. I don't want to go too deep on it, but mostly the people have negative view of judgment, on those who have a mental problem or issue. Yeah. But I think as you all know, especially the calling from the mental issue is probably like a virus, isn't it? Everyone caught the virus, but even we recover from it. Yeah. It's the same for mental issue. Yeah. Okay, up to some point of our life, yeah, we'll encounter some kind of mental issue. Yeah. So just like a virus, just I caught the flu and I can recover from it. Yeah. And if you probably it's a good, yeah, because whenever you experience something like this, yeah, so you have gone through the difficult time, the stormy time, the psychological crisis in your life. At the end, you learn something, isn't it? You help the person to grow. Yeah. Because, especially for young people, that this experience, they have a lesson, they learn something to be more resilient. Yeah. That would be very good for the later stage of their life when they move to adulthood. Yeah. But actually, not only for our students, but for ourselves as well. If you look at our life, sometimes we have to be thankful. I mean, after all that crisis, psychological crisis in our life. And according to the book of change, the king, okay, and they say, if everything is good for you, very smooth, it's no good. Yeah, according to book of change. Yeah, you need to have up and down because whenever up and down in your life, you progress, you improve, you become better and stronger. But if always good, like a baseline, it's no good at all. It's bad luck, according to the book of change. So you need to down, you can down, and then you can go up. But up, you go down. But I mean, in the psychological term, I believe it's like this. It's moving up and down, up and down. Your life will get stronger. So as you say here, they say, okay, one, the storm is over, you won't remember. Okay, all the storm many horrible things happen in your life. As you see here, as a scholar in university. Yeah. So how to make it good? And you won't be the same person you walk in. And that's what the storm is about. I think it's not only about you, but also about your students as well. Yeah. Because you can share the story of your resilience, the emotional resilience and the mental resilience with them as well to inspire them. So I'm not only teaching course, psychology, history, or in English literature, but I'm here to inspire as well with my life. Yeah, that's one of the duty or responsibility for the teacher. So, and Richard Davidson, yeah, has a huge body of research, yeah, on brain and emotion, and he wrote about the emotional resilience as well, and that's what he has said. Yeah. Resilience is the maintenance of a high level of positive effect and the well-being in the face of adversity. It's not that resilience individually experience negative effect, rather than the negative effect that's not persist. Yeah. So they can get over there. Yeah. Something I think is really important. Yeah. That's one of the things I say to my students. Yeah. It's natural, okay, you face difficulty. Yeah. Maybe you fall down someday. The fall down itself is not a problem. But when you fall down and cannot get up, that's a problem. Yeah. So resilience is what you learn. I mean, as you're in university within this 3 years, and then you can apply it for the rest of your life. Yeah. So let's say that. So okay, let's look at our classroom, the learning. Yeah. Yeah, very aspect of learning. Yeah. The one we focus most, of course, which could be the cognitive one. What you have to learn, remember, assessment, examination, examination. If you fail, you need to retake the course. That's the horrible things here that they don't want to hear. But anyway, the cognitive aspect of a class is dominant, isn't it? You focus most of the time on it. But if you think carefully, there are various aspects of it. Social aspect, emotional aspect. Yeah. I think this morning you come to here, if you have any emotional distress, or you feel very bad because of some argument with your family, with your loved one, with family, your children last night, I don't think you can concentrate that bad. I mean, isn't it? Yeah, even okay, the tutor, okay, teach perfectly, beautifully, but I'm so bad. I feel so bad. I got the emotional distress. Yeah. So as a tutor, I mean, we need to be aware of the classroom. Especially it's a very busy place. Yeah, it's not only cognitive but social, emotional. They all interchange in the classroom. Yeah. So for example, let's look at here. When you see the student, yes, come to your classroom. Yeah, it's not only that themselves, but they have some expectation. There's some needs. They will come into the classroom with needs. Yeah. So that is a three-dimensional way: well-being, connection, and self-expression. Yeah. So they will expect you as a tutor. Probably you have the responsibility, okay, to think about it, and then to explore to fulfill the needs of your student, isn't it? Yeah. So let's look at here. Wow, that's a lot of this. Let's try to dim some shit. Take the dim sum. Yeah. So would you please come and talk with the one sitting next to you? Maybe you can choose three of them from each category. I think I'm very important for me. For example, when I look at the well-being, I think the student have they have a need of hair. Yeah. They have a need of fun. Yeah, they don't like boring lecture. Yeah. Kill them can be awesome. So for me, fun, help, yeah, and they need appreciation. Well done. Yeah, bro, it's so good. Oh, my God. Yeah, that makes me very happy. So they need to connect with other, yeah, they need companionship, they need respect. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Counseling, we talk about love and respect, isn't it? That's also the need of our student. Yeah. So and self-expression, they feel their power, and also let's see, creativity of growth. So they will bring this needs into my classroom. Would you please share with the one sitting next to you? You got a chance to connect it to the other. That could become the social dimension of our classroom. Yeah. And let's share with them a little bit of it. What would you need every day? And how to fulfill it? When a student comes into your classroom with these needs, okay, what would you do? In which way you will fulfill their needs? Yeah. So 5 minutes has gone. So, any one of you would like to share what your group had discussed? Yeah. What have you shared? Would you please, okay, do a brief report, or how about your group? I think it's okay because we got later on, you still have a chance to share. Yeah. So I think, yeah, when the student come into the classroom, yes, they want to learn your course as required by the program. Yeah. But there's something more. I mean, as a tutor, we need to put it, I mean, in our agenda, teaching agenda. Yeah, that's also part of their needs. Yeah. If their needs are fulfilled, yeah. So that would generate a lot of good feelings and good experience in the classroom. Yeah. If you're happy, they want to see you, okay, then they were excited, they got aroused, they feel secured in your classroom. Yeah. So, and it's to make it happen, according to, I mean, many counseling, psychology, therapy, or whatever. Yeah. They always say, okay, respect, love, communication, empathy building are very important if you want to make all these, I mean, elements happen and fulfill their needs. Yeah. So when we prepare our class, there's something else that we can do. Yeah. So, and we will talk about it later. Yeah. So, through the collaboration, seeking clarity, taking action, reflection, adaptation, something like that. Yeah. But what happens if their needs cannot be fulfilled? Yeah. What would they feel? Oh, very negative. Yeah. And that's why sometimes the student would complain, would argue, yeah, for something. Maybe the reason is that maybe the part of the need have not been fulfilled in your classroom. So the kind of the trust, could be shaken. Yeah, that's why it generates a lot of negative, feelings. Yeah, and these kind of negative feeling, it doesn't mean they want to against you. They have their own problem before they go into your classroom. But something in the classroom will trigger, the inner problem. Yeah, so it will generate, so make them to have a lot of negative feeling here, as indicated. Yeah, so, and then how about let's look at our experience as student in the classroom. When you were a student, let's say in primary or secondary school, to what extent your need has been fulfilled? Yeah. Maybe you got some good day. Oh, I love that teacher because they really fulfill my needs. A very good memory. And that's my good day in the classroom in school. But you have some bad day. You still remember. It's like me, have a good day. I think I felt a lot of good day when I did my Form 4 and 5, yeah, because I was chosen to be monitor, I was chosen to be school prefect, something like that, and then get deeply involved in the school association, something like that. I think I have the sense of power and autonomy. Still, the memory is very obvious yeah, in my mind. It's also affect me, yeah. But also I have some bad day. Yeah. My bad day, very worse is primary 5. Yeah. I still got the kind of negative feeling on my English teacher because he always criticized my English. The most insulting comment he gave to me, he showed my work to all class of students. Look at Hui Ming text writing. Can you recognize anything? I cannot. That's why he say, wow. And then he say, he misspelled is. Oh my God, it's only 2 letters. He said, I misspelled is. That's the biggest insultation for me. But anyway, that's why I still remember. I still got the picture in my mind in the classroom. Yeah, that's the bad day for me. Yeah. And also I got another bad day is when I moved to, on Form 6, I moved to another school. Yeah. And because the curriculum is very different, from uh, HKCE by the time we call Weihao, okay, and then move to A level, the curriculum is very different, yeah. And then the geography teacher say, I can't believe you got the distinction, in my subject, geography, HKCE, you are now failed. Oh my God. So I still remember, oh, very bad. Yeah. So, but anyway, probably you have your own good day and bad day as well. Yeah. But still affect me and make me to think, when I teach, I will never do something like this. I will try to, create a positive experience of the good day for my student and then prevent the happening of the negative experience of the bad day. Yeah. How about you? Do you have any good day, a bad day? Yeah, in the classroom. Would you please share with your group member again? Yeah. Okay, there's some question here. Yeah, you can look at it. Yeah. Recall your memory. The second one, what did the teacher do to you by the time? What did you feel? How do you react? And then what your needs as student at that time could be identified. Any implication for teaching and tutorship, something like that. Okay, that's your time. Behind the story, yeah, all the bad day go with the needs, of you, because you got a needs, which have not been fulfilled. That's why it turned into a bad day, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. For example, Winnie wants fun. She loves humor. Yeah, she loves creativity, but it have not been over in the classroom, yeah, or by the teacher. That's why she create her own, talk to the one next to her, make her feel very happy, keep her really alive. But the teacher against it, I'm sorry, that make day into a bad day. So I think it's good for us to, start from our experience. It's part of it, yeah, to see, okay, as a tutor in the classroom, and how we can create it kind of positive experience, a good day for your student, and prevent a negative one. I think we can do it, isn't it? Yeah, as a tutor in the classroom, we can control. Yeah, even something very tiny. Yeah, you do tiny things for the student. And actually, it's very powerful. Yeah, for them. Yeah, they can remember. Yeah, very much. Even a very simple one. Okay, yeah, and then they love it. 橋唔怕舊，最緊要你話收。Okay, so okay, and I think it's the same for university students. Yeah, they love recognition and all the things you have just shared. Yeah. So when we talk to our students, yeah, that's the strategy I would introduce to the in-service teacher. But I think it's same. It becomes the framework whenever I talk to the student. We call it one-page profile for a student to recognize something they are very good. Yeah. The teacher, when I introduce, we have this, that's the basic one. The teacher, they always very creative. They make the poster or the page very lovely. That's why I put it here. Yeah, so I think it's just a framework. Yeah, it just remind me what I can talk with students, what I can recognize, even a very short period of time, even a very short conversation. Yeah, I can see, okay, what you're good at, what you're interested in. Yeah, okay, do you have any good friend here? Okay, what are you doing? Yeah, at your Asian university and beyond, as a way to recognize. Yeah, because I'm interested in you. Yeah. I'm not only interested in the cognitive objects, yeah, in my classroom, but you as a human being, you are my student, yeah. So that's one of the way to, build up the connection with your student. Okay, and then what do you think more difficult in this course? Yeah, what kind of help would you expect? What do you think I can do for you? Something like that. Very simple, and then you can get some idea. But for students, they feel your support and encouragement. Yeah, so I like to keep this framework in my mind. Okay, yeah, when I talk to them, even something very simple, I will engage them. In this kind of conversation. Yeah. So to make sense of the student needs, probably the student won't tell you. But actually, as a tutor, probably you are the same. Yeah, you will develop the sense of sensitivity. For me, I can sense the level of the energy of the student when they all sit there. I know which one have problem. I know which one sleep well. I know which one maybe not. I know which one concentrate and learn better, which one cannot. I think as a teacher, we need to have this kind of sensitivity. Yeah. For some time, we need to be alert. That student, yeah, I try not to trigger. Or I need to say something very simple, very tiny, very minor as a way to encourage the student. Yeah, because I know his level is very low. So I think that's the sense of the sensitivity. I think it's a bit like the eye bug. Yeah. What we can see in the classroom, you see the student, is only the tip of the eye box, isn't it? Underneath, they're very massive. So many things happen. Yeah. I think my colleague would know it very well. In Freudian, in Jung, Gestalt theory, they adopt this kind of metaphor to describe the complexity of the psychological process. Yeah. Whatever we have seen here is the top bit. Yeah. Most important is underneath, because what we cannot see affect what we can see, what they do, how they behave. Yeah, it's a bit like, I like these poems. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's only Chinese. I hope you can, you can read Chinese. Yeah, but in this poem, Mr. Ma, we have read these poems. Yeah, so it just depict a picture. I think that's the Chinese literature. When they write a poem, they like to just describe a picture, a scenery, and I let you interpret what's the feeling behind the scenery. It's like watching a movie. At the beginning of the movie, it show you a scenery, isn't it? It didn't tell you anything, but depict an emotion, the atmosphere. Okay, give you some idea about the theme of the movie. I think it's one of the strategy in Chinese literature, because I did Chinese literature when I did my A level. So this one, so what kind of feeling could you interpret from these poems? Yeah, the first one they say dying. Okay, the falling branch, old tree, sleepy bird. Yeah, the second one, little bridge, flowing stream, yeah, and then someone living there, a lonely house or something like that. And then an ancient road, a very old this road, and then western wind, it means very bitter. The wind is very bitter. And then very slim horse, very sorry horse. Oh my God, miserable horse. It's not a happy horse, but very miserable, yeah. And then the end of sunsetting, oh my God, end of sunsetting, the dark is falling down. And then, oh, someone in the wasteland, in the wild land, yeah. And the one is, they got some hurt, but the hurt is internal, the broken intestine. Oh my God, you die. You die, but you cannot see, and I mean, you cannot see from outside, because it's inside, broken intestine. Oh my God, very horrible, yeah. But I think it's depict the inner pain of the person, isn't it? So what kind of feeling can you get? I don't think it's a happy emotion. You're very depressed, isn't it? Because whatever you see is very negative, isn't it? I remember in the last time I talked to a student. Okay, my God, I only talked with him for 30 minutes. Everything very negative. Oh my God. Broken with girlfriend. Yeah. He think he's very bad in his outlook. Actually, he's not. I think he's okay, but he said, oh, I'm very bad. And then he cannot cope with the cause. Yeah. I love my pet, but he died. Okay. I love the restaurant, but no one go with me to that. I have no BNO. All my friends have immigrated. I cannot. I left here. My bank have no money. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh my God. Everything is so dark. Oh my God. You have to take care of mental health. Yeah. So that's like, isn't it? But he said it. But before, what we can see from our student, it's just a picture, isn't it? Yeah. We need to interpret. Yeah. Deep down, what happened? What their needs? Yeah. What's the root, yeah, of the feelings? Where does it come from? Yeah. I think it's like, I like these words, yeah, to illustrate about this, yeah. So it's from the Bible, yeah. It's like Jesus, when Jesus saw the cloud, he had compassion on them because they were harassed and helpless, like the sheep without a shepherd. Oh, yeah. So when they see the cloud, yeah, by the time of different people, maybe some of them rich, yeah, they have good family, but what Jesus sees is different. They see deep down, I mean, inside their heart, yeah. I mean, they're poor in terms of their spiritual self. Yeah, they're very weak in terms of spiritual self. That's why Jesus have the compassion. Yeah. So maybe it's the same for tutor. So when the tutor saw the student, the compassion on them, and then because they were helpless, harassed, they have difficulty like sheep without a shepherd. So we are the shepherd, but they're pastor. It's where we talk about counseling, school counseling. Yeah. So the unfulfilled need underneath the core. So when we see, we need to see, okay, try to interpret, yeah, what's going on underneath. Yeah. How could they be helped? Yeah. So let's see. So when the student says to you, okay, I want to die. Yeah. That's the case I dealt with. Yeah. He say, okay, my God, a student says to me, he want to die. Yeah, what should I do? To him, he got some requests, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But students say something like this to you, I want to die. Or that's for the rest of this, yeah, I heard it in this term. That's what they have told me. Yeah. So that makes my heart very heavy as well. They say, oh, I'm helpless in research method in the course. I'm helpless in English literature. No, I'm helpless in, in the subject you're teaching. Yeah. I did this course last year, retake it again in this term. Several of them come up to me and say this to me. Oh, that's made my responsibility so heavy. And then the students say, oh, my head is very heavy and I will feel stressed up. Yeah. So what are their unfulfilled needs? Yeah. How would you say to them? How would you react? Because it's no time for you. Okay, let me have a cup of tea and then I come back to you later on. You know, because the conversation start already to tell you something and you need to respond. Yeah. So what's your experience? Yeah, at that moment, what did you say? How would you address their needs? Yeah. Could you please share with the one sitting next to your group member once again? Yeah, that kind of cases is really threatening, isn't it? It's not easy to deal with. Yeah, probably we need to have another workshop. Yeah, to talk about the committing suicide, isn't it? That's a big issue. I remember once I deal with a case like this, but it happened with my colleague. And the colleague talked to the student requests for the late submission, yeah, of the assignment, yeah. And then later on, a lot of things happen, and the student commit suicide in the hospital. Yeah, but I think in your case, it's good the student tell you seek help. That's a signal. Seek help. Definitely, it's very complex how to handle that. Yeah, but another one, you make a referral and seek help. That's a good way to manage as well. But if you go to the detail, sometimes it's very complex. It's not easy to deal with because a lot of responsibility over there. I mean, in the case I explained, at the end, the student commit suicide, but going on with some other problem, as well, very complex, But a lot, very sorry, very upset, Definitely we need another occasion to share all the story, But anyway, they have a lot of needs. When you respond to them, probably at the time you need to address the feelings. Yeah, okay, I know you want something. Yeah, I know it's not easy for you. Yeah, tell me what I can do, show me your work, blah, 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 something like that. Yeah, as a way address the underneath feeling, the inner feelings, inner needs, rather than superficial. I mean, both should be addressed, but at the same time, you need to address the inner feeling as well. So the student come to your classroom with a lot of mental issue. Yeah, probably it's only part of it. Yeah. So for the mental health, okay, as a state, everyone they can manage. Yeah, I mean they cope with their stress and they can maintain the effective functioning of their life in every way, and that's the indicator of the good mental health. Yeah, but if they cannot, cope with stress, cope with their work, the mechanism, the psychological mechanism cannot maintain their effective functioning, that will create a lot of trouble, yes, as indicated here. So I don't want to go into the detail of it because the PowerPoint has been made available and you can read it by yourself. But how to distinguish, okay, mental illness, mental issue, or the normal psychological disturbance or reaction, I think depends on the frequency of the symptom. Yeah, okay. How often, the student encounter with it. Or sometimes up and down, that's okay. But always a frequency of it, we need to pay attention to it. And how many symptoms and how serious the symptom affect the functioning of the person. So we need attention to. Regarding this, I mean, the DSM, edition 5, my colleague would know it a lot better than I do. But currently, I can see two issue the student, I mean, deal with. Anxiety, depression, is one of them. The cope with, I mean, all this. Maybe some of it, but if you ask yourself, probably you have some of it, as well. But it's the same for some students. When I see, okay, they look so lack of energy in my classroom. They're not interested, and motivated. But at least I always say, at least you come to my class. That's a good news. Even you sleep in my class, fall into sleep, it's still good because you come to my class. So that's something I need to feel a little bit happy about. But we can see all the symptoms. Could be here poor concentration. You cannot find the orientation when you engage a talk with them. So that the scale. I mean, the other one is the loneliness. Loneliness is a sense of emptiness, isolation, lack of companionship, and the feeling of disconnected to the others. It doesn't mean, okay, you have no one beside you, but that's your inner subjective emotional feelings of yourself. So it's distinct from physically being alone by yourself, but that's your inner feeling. Then you have a sense of being disconnected to the others. So when we look at our students, it's not easy for you to observe that some students always alone. You can see that kind of atmosphere. You can tell. Okay. So because when they enter, the loneliness could happen or could be experienced when someone entering a new environment or you're different from the others. That would generate a sense of loneliness. No one understands you. okay, no one willing to spend the time with me. Yeah. So that's why as a tutor, yeah, when you engage in some conversation to the student is very important. Yeah. Sometimes make a little bit different, like a seasoning. Yeah. Put a little bit seasoning on someone's life. Okay. And the real, okay, not trustworthy people or not mentioned, be forgotten. Yeah, okay, it's no good. So, but I'm not very good at remember the name of my student. I can only remember some of it. Just last time in the last lesson, I addressed a student sitting in front, yeah, of me. Let's say that's not my name. Okay, oh my god, I'm not Paul. I'm Tony. Oh my, sorry, Tony. That's the end of the course. It's very bad. We always mix up. Yeah. So loneliness when there is no one to accept you. Okay, my God. Yeah. I haven't put it here, but I find that the scale is very interesting. It's so the loneliness level scale checklist. So the mild one, I always have it. I go to the supermarket by myself. I enjoy going to the supermarket by myself. I need to consider the view of the other, and then I pick. I feel very happy. Pick whatever I want. Yeah. So, and then dining alone. For some restaurant, I will never dining alone. Hot pot, I will never. Or Japanese sushi, I will never. Or drinking in a bar alone. Never going to cafe. That's okay. I think for me it's okay. Watching movie alone. Yeah, someone doesn't like it. Yeah. But anyway, the activity of watching movie is very individual. Yeah, from my point of view. Yeah. So eating hot pot alone, that's very bad. Singing karaoke alone. Watching the sea, oh, but that's okay. Someone enjoyed it. Yeah. So, and then going to amusement park. I don't think people go to basically like ocean park alone. except that they got a part-time job or moving house. Oh, moving house alone. It's not very lonely. Oh, I'm sorry. And then undergoing surgery alone. Oh, that's very miserable, isn't it? Yeah. So that's a scale. I mean, but if you look at our student, probably they always do something alone. Yeah. They have the difficulty in building up the social connection with others. Yeah. As I have. Yeah, yeah, that's I observe. Yeah. Yeah. Even in my class, I observe they always sometimes I see them walking around by themselves. The feeling, yeah, the facial expression, yeah, can tell you they feel a bit, yeah, lonely. Yeah, it's different from the group of students. The opposite of them, you always see a group of students. They're chatting, they're smoking, they are speaking a bit funny. They speak in a funny way. Yeah. So, what can we do? Yeah. So the first thing you need to know, I mean, do what you can do in the capacity of your role, competency, and training. Yeah. And also, we need to recognize our limitation. Yeah. Do as what we can do. We are a tutor, and we got a chance to meet the student. Yeah. So do what you can do. If we cannot make a referral, yeah, and we have to understand that we are not the savior. So many things, yeah, we cannot do. Even we engage a talk with student afterward, yeah, I don't think I can follow up the case. But at that moment, yeah, I can give a little bit support, yeah, to the student. Yeah, at least they know, okay, someone there recognize me, understand me. Yeah, build up a little bit positive experience for themselves. Yeah. And also no need to identify what type of mental issue they have. I have to check out what kind of disorder. It's too complex. Don't waste the time on that. Okay. So except that you are CP or something like that. Yeah, you need to do it. So making a referral, help seeking is very important. It's not only for us, but we have to teach a student. You have to seek help. You're very bad. You're very wrong. You need to seek help. Yeah. So we have OSA, we have the center, external resources in the community hospital. They have to do you to see doctor. I'm serious. You have to make an appointment and see the doctor. Yeah. So, and that's what we can do. Yeah. I think in Hong Kong, we adopt the free tier intervention model and also the step care model, also adapt this kind of free tier intervention concept. So that's what we can do in the classroom. That's what you can do as a tutor. Welcome include, understand, promote, partner. Yeah. As a tutor, that's what we can do. Yeah. If we see, okay, something, you got an issue, and then we try to make a referral, yeah, to the center, and they can do something. It's very serious. We can move on further. And the university can give the resources. Supposedly, they will give the resources to the student and have them, yeah. So that's what you can do. Positive tutorship, positive learning, environment in your classroom. We care, we accept, understand, show our empathy. Yeah. So that's our attitude, but certainly still behind, but we don't have time for in details. But active listening and effective communication are very important. I always like to use the Chinese character of listen, to illustrate the active listening. There are different types of listening. Appreciative listening, you go to concert, yeah, or casual listening, you walk on the street, you listen so many things, yeah. Or inactive listening, you listen, but you can't get it. Your ear actually shut. So what we need when we talk to our student is active listening. Yeah. So look at this character. Now it's a Chinese writing lesson. So the ear, this is the ear. What kind of ear? The ear of the king. Oh, very powerful. Listen everything. That's the king, or that's the ear. So this is an eye. That's an eye. And that's 10 eye. One is not enough. Maximize your visual power of your eyes. Yeah. Go up to 10. Look at the person. What you need to look at: experience, the student experience, the behavior, the affection, the points of view. And then undivided attention, only one. At that moment, present moment, you're so lucky to talk to the student in front of you. Just only you and me. Okay, we have a talk. Yeah. And then you focus on the student with your heart. And that's what active listening means. Also what the Chinese character of to listen mean. Yeah, a bit complex, isn't it? Yeah. So, and then this approach we can use, yeah. And it's very handy. Just keep a framework in your mind when you talk to the student, yeah. LPC approach, yeah. What is it? Yeah. Listen the student. Oh, would you please share with me what make you feel this way? Yeah. Well, what do you remember about the things that you did in this term or in the last term? You feel very bad. Yeah. And then protect. Yeah. The question help them, to cope with their fear and worry. What is it about? What's the most difficult things or you to deal with now? Could you please share with me? Yeah. I'm worried about you. Yeah, how are you reacting? Yeah, when you're facing that kind of incident. So listen, protect, active listening, protect, and then connect. We have our limitations, so we need to connect. So what can I do to help you right now? What do you think I can help you? Yeah. Okay. What can we do to the university? What could the university do to you? Yeah. What friend? What can they do for you? So what can your family? Can they have? What can they do? So approach is very simple. Just put the framework in your mind, and then you can talk to the student, listen, protect, and connect. Yeah. There's another approach, motivational interviewing. Yeah. I think it's getting a bit more popular now. Lately, I've received a workshop on that. Everyone can join in actually and learn their skill, yeah, to talk to someone in need. Yeah. But what inspired me, I like this idea is that change, action. When a student got a trouble, I say, you need action. Yeah. You can feel bad. I have a theory of the theory of two. Do two things. Yeah. Action. Now you need to take action. Think about two things you can do. Two. Yeah. You can feel bad. Only 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes. Yeah. Take an action. What you can do, even something very tiny. Every day, do it 2 minutes is enough. Yeah. Take 2 minutes. Can you spare 2 minutes to do something like this? Yeah. Okay, can do it. Take 2 minutes every day. Yeah. So, and then they can, let's give them an idea and a time that, okay, that's something they can do. Yeah. To make a change in their life. And then activate the kind of motivation in them. Yeah, I think that's what the motivational interviewing mean. Yeah, change. You need change. You need action, but how to do it? Yeah, they got a very systematic procedure to do it. Yeah, I don't think we have time to introduce here, but that's the basic idea, and that's what I like. They really need to do something. Yeah, I always say it's okay to got a trouble. It's okay, you can fall down, but you have to wake up. So do it now. That's what you need. So another approach I like, you always put in my mind is the 5-step listening conversation. Yeah. So explore, listen to what they say, focus. And probably they'll tell you many, many things. Yeah. Okay, let's pick 2 of them. What 2 of them you think is very concern you more? What you need to do? Yeah, because I always say you have to do 2 things to reduce the anxiety and the fear and the feeling of depression. Yeah, focus on 2, what you can do, and then reflection and evaluation. That 5 step. Yeah, I mean this information has been given, have been uploaded as well. You can take it as a reference. Yeah, when you talk to this to your student. Yeah, so I don't think we have time to do it, but you can, I'm sure you do it every day when you encounter with the student. Yeah. So what I want to say is thank you for your coming, participation. Thank you so much. Yeah.